Hello everyone, new day, new awareness, and new strategy. This is Apple, your licensed financial advisor and unit head manager po from AXA Philippines. So today, we're going to talk about a topic that many people avoid, but is extremely important. This is an estate planning and inheritance. Because let me ask you this, no? If something happens po to you today, who will inherit everything you work hard for? Will it automatically go to the person you want or will the law decide it for you? So today po, we will talk about Articles 960, 961, and 962 of the Civil Code of the Philippines and why you need to understand this as a parent, as a breadwinner, or a business owner. So ma'am, what is the intestate succession po ba? So let's start with the foundation. With pinaka-foundation, Article 960 states, legal or intestate succession po happens when there is no will, the will is void, the will is incomplete, or the heir cannot inherit. So imagine this ha, a hardworking mother po of two with properties and savings but no will. Wala po siyang will. Suddenly, she passes away. Namatay siya. So what's happened next? It does not automatically po go to the children. Hindi po. It does not automatically get divided equally. It does not automatically po become peaceful. Because now, ngayon po, the law steps in. So if there is no valid will, ang mangyayari, your wishes will not be followed. The law will decide. Ang law po ang magde-decide. So, breakdown natin ha. No will at all, void will, partial will, and also heir cannot inherit. So, this is why estate planning is not just for the rich. Hindi lang po siya pang mayaman. It is for the parents, it is for OFWs, it is for business women, for business owners, it is for breadwinners. So, ma'am, sino po ba ang mapagmamanahan? Who will inherit? Now, if there's no will, who are the heirs? Article 961 answers that order of heirs, may pagkasunod-sunod po yan. First is legitimate relatives. Second is illegitimate relatives, surviving spouse, and the estate. So, these do not inherit all at once. Hindi po siya ganun. Meron po siyang hierarchy na tinatawag. So, for example, you have children, a spouse, and parents. So, sino po bang una mapagmamanahan? Is it the anak or the parents? It depends po on the situation, but there is a priority system ha. Meron pong ganun na tinatawag. Just because you love everyone doesn't mean the inheritance will be equal. Many families po end up in conflict, land, house, savings, and business. Not because there is no love, hindi po, but because there is no clarity. So as a financial advisor, I always say having no plan is more expensive than having one. So meron po tayong tinatawag na rules, no? Rule of nearness. Kung sino po pinakamalapit. This is the core rule na tinatawag. Rule number 1 is nearest relative wins. The closer the relative, the higher the priority. So for example po, if you have children, the children inherit. Even if your parents are alive, they are excluded na. So if there is a closer relative, the more distant po one's automatically excluded na. Rule number 2, right of representation. This is something many people don't know, no? So for example, a child dies before the parent. Kunwari, namatay yung anak bago yung magulang. But that child has children. May anak siya. Your apo. The grandchildren will represent their parent. So if the parent is gone, their rights continue through representation na tinatawag. Rule number 3 is equal shares. Same level is equal shares. So for example, 3 children is equal to equal distribution. 50% divided by 3. In the eyes of the law, there are no favorites. Everything is equal. Rule number 4 is full versus half-blood. Not all siblings po inherit equally. Full-blood siblings equal to full share. Half-blood siblings is equal to half share. Rule number 5 naman po is paternal versus maternal. In some cases, inheritance is divided between the father's side and the mother's side. So let's bring this into real life. Scenario number 1, for example, no will plus multiple children plus property. Ano pong resulta nito? Delays, conflict, what else? Possible legal cases, Scenario number 2 naman po, a business without a succession plan. Ano pong resulta? No clear leadership. Possible po mag-collapse ang negosyo. Scenario number 3 is OFW, an OFW parent without an estate plan. Ano mangyayari na to? Frozen po lahat ng assets niya and family struggles also. So the problem is not death. Hindi po. The problem is living without a plan. So, bakit po ba napakahalaga ng financial literacy and estate planning? Let me connect this to your life. Estate planning is about control, protection, clarity, what else? Peace. So, it's not enough po to know how to earn. You must also know how to transfer your wealth. And now, let me ask you, tanongin ko po kayo, if something happens to you, is your family ready? Is there clarity on who will inherit, or will you rely on the law? Because if you don't decide now, the law will decide for you. Ganun po tumatakbo ang proseso sa estate taxes and estate planning. And if you want to learn how to properly protect your family, your assets, and also your future, you need to message me right now. Your financial advisor, I'm Apple. Now your partner in planning and also your guide to financial security. Because at the end of the day, we don't just live to earn. We live to leave a better future behind. So, don't forget to like, share this video. And yes, see you again on my next learning video regarding estate planning. Bye po.